In the 4 weeks since Ole Gunnar Solskjaer took caretaker charge of Manchester United, he has won 6 consecutive games and already closed the gap on 5th-placed Arsenal in the Premier League. United were 8 points behind the Gunners when Jose Mourinho was sacked, and a combination of a faultless run under Solskjaer and a series of poor results by Arsenal sees both sides level on 41 points. On form, United would have to be considered favourites to finish 5th, but they remain 6 points behind Chelsea and 4th, the real prize for the United hierarchy. Should Solskjaer manage to secure Champions League football for next season, he would have managed what many thought was an impossible job. We've looked at the fixture list for the final 16 games of the season and identified the key dates where United can gain ground on Chelsea. Arsenal vs Chelsea, Saturday, January 19th. Next up in the Premier League is a game that could determine United's finishing position. A win for Chelsea would allow United to overtake Arsenal, but a home win would drag Chelsea to within 3 points, assuming United beat Brighton. Manchester City vs Arsenal, Sunday, February 3rd. Arsenal have tended to struggle against Manchester City in recent years, and United's neighbours can do them a favour in the top 4 chase. Manchester City vs Chelsea, Sunday, February 10th. A week after, City could once again help United out by taking points of Chelsea as Solskjaer takes his side to Fulham. Manchester United vs Liverpool, Sunday, February 24th. If City do their part by taking points off Arsenal and Chelsea, United can return the favour against Liverpool at the end of February and boosting their top 4 prospects in the process. Chelsea vs Tottenham, Wednesday, February 27th. Tottenham may well be dragged into the top 4 battle if injuries take hold, and one side will have to drop points at Stamford Bridge. Tottenham vs Arsenal, weekend of March 2. The same logic applies the weekend directly following Tottenham's game at Chelsea, with United facing Crystal Palace and Southampton in the same week, a perfect opportunity to gain ground on their rivals. Arsenal vs Manchester United, weekend of March 9. Just as Tottenham have 2 tough games in succession, so do Arsenal. And United can show just how serious their top 4 ambitions are by beating Arsenal at the Emirates in what already looks like a must-win fixture. Manchester United vs Manchester City, weekend of March 16. Perhaps their biggest test of the season, both Manchester sides will be desperate for points with just 7 games remaining after the derby. Liverpool vs Tottenham, weekend of March 30. Assuming Tottenham are still catchable, a trip to title chasers Liverpool is not easy. Liverpool vs Chelsea, weekend of April 13. Chelsea face the same test as Spurs, with Liverpool potentially helping United massively with a win against Maurizio Sarri's men. Manchester City vs Tottenham, weekend of April 20. Once again, this fixture will only affect United if Spurs are at risk of not finishing in the top 4 and United continue their fine form for another 3 months. A big ask. Manchester United vs Chelsea, weekend of April 27. With 2 games remaining after this clash, it could well be a top 4 decider. United have one of the easier run-ins, apart from the Chelsea showdown, as they face Huddersfield and Cardiff in their final 2 games. Chelsea play Watford and Leicester after United, while Arsenal play the Foxes as well as Brighton and Burnley in their last 3 games. Spurs, if they are involved, play West Ham, Bournemouth, and Everton in their run-in. More Manchester United top stories.